RJ here, hanging out at the Young Hollywood studio with Flo Rida. We've heard other stories. Some people say, well, it's because you got mad at Flo and that's why you called it, Flo Rida. So is it because you're from Florida? Is there a combination of both?
It's a combination of both. The fact that I'm from Florida, but I took it broken in half. The flow represent my melodic style. Rida represent my gift to be able to like speed up and slow down, my rap pattern.
So the new song's hot because it's one of those songs like when you hear that beat early on, it gets you in the mood. Every once in a while a song comes like that. You don't even have to hear lyrics and you know what's coming up.
For the most part, I always try to, add, a melodic style to it, so people can very well get intrigued to it like as an instrument, to add along. But for the most part, I'm like the life of the party, and I grew up in Miami where it's the home of bass music, so it's like a natural for me.
It's the third step up now, and you were in one of the previous versions. You did a song for that, which blew up beyond belief. Yeah. Does that add pressure, though? Everyone's going to expect that now. The new one's coming out, and he hit it big time with that one, so he's got to do it again.
Not at all, because I just dedicate that to just working hard in the studio. I'm always in there, no matter wee hours of the morning, just working hard, and you're destined to come out with a hot record. So as far as me choosing the production, I always just make sure the production is hot and that my melody is a great combination. We
heard like you have an obsession with water. You always just have to have a lot of water around you.
I mean, for the most part, I grew up in Miami, and it's a lot of different islands around me, so I just love that view and everything. But yeah.
And what are some of your other essential things when you're you're going on tour, you're in the studio? What else do you need to really lay it down?
I mean, for the most part, it's like I don't really need too many necessities. Starting out I didn't have much, so I like to feel like that home vibe. So it's never really too much things I need other than maybe a couple of pieces of candy.
Right.
I need something sweet to keep me going.
Style. We can't let you leave here without talking about style because it's very unique. I mean, you always got the shades on, but they're not like normal shades you just see everywhere out. How much time goes into it? Do you just grab whatever and put it on, or do you actually think, all right, this is the gear I'm gonna sport today?
I'm glad you said that, because like on my new album, I got this record called Fresh I Stayed with Lil Wayne on it, and I always try to make sure I'm staying fresh. I'm growing up in Miami, just going to high school. A lot of times we ain't want to go to school unless we had the nicest clothes, the nicest shoes and things like that. So I always try to stay on point.
So what is the key to staying fresh and staying on point?
I mean, you definitely, got to have some type of job, some type of income.
That's true.
And then, just the combination of just watching your peers, how they dress, you might steal a little, swag from them and, come up with your own.
Right. All right, last thing we want to know, just, advice to those that are out there that, have a demo reel, they're trying to make it, they've only been doing it for a year and they haven't made it and they're about to give up. You did it, 10 years and you stayed persistent, you just, you kept hitting it.
Well, the thing is, I'm a guy who likes to lift weights. And in order to, get to the next level, I started off lifting like 50 pounds, and I was like, no way, I have to, work harder and get stronger. So the more you dedicate, your time, and sacrifice, no pain, no gain. So as I continued and never stopped, I got stronger and stronger. So I look at it that way, put God first, always sacrifice and, never give up. Don't let nobody change your faith, just continue to dream, because when you stop dreaming, that's when, the whole process of trying to reach your goal is like depleted.
Living proof right here, not to ever, ever give up. You're
Club
in the gym.
can't handle me.
Club can't handle this guy. Flo Rida.